really want to honor the Japanese-Canadian folks who may have very long histories here. And as I say, I dedicate all my involvement today to the memory of Shokmachi, who is a great man and had a way of channeling his anger and his suffering as a Japanese-Canadian in a very light-hearted way, usually through hard work. He was a fisherman. You know, I just find it so fascinating, the history of labor in this province. And when we look at the pictures of people who worked the land and what that was like, and then to lose everything, to be in diaspora, to be dispossessed, and then to come back and start over. Sometimes when you're not that young, what is that, and what does that do to the body? So I'll just begin with a poem, as that's probably the best way I can express myself, from my first book, Children of Air India, Unauthorized Exhibits and Interjections, about the 1985 bombing of Air India Flight 182, in which sadly my aunt and uncle were on. And one of my struggles as a writer, which I think Lillian, I'm guessing, will relate to, or anyone here who is seeking to bring out a traumatic story, you know, where to situate yourself and where to situate history and how those interact. So it's just a little fragment. Raga for Dominion Day, a Jormela in Paldi, British Columbia. Translation required. Punjabi into Hindi, into Cowichan, into Japanese and Cantonese. About the founding of the village of Paldi and about the man, Shri, name redacted, British subject, who intersects time 1906 into a century, a man and his brothers. Authorized entry, action. There are trees sold into logs. Action. There is the business of timber to lumber sold by the board. Action. There are 3 men, Japanese and invited. There is a sawmill. Saw you whom my soul loves. Lumber stacker, the man, name redacted. The men, Japanese, invited. Home village, Paldi in the Punjab, builds his pioneer tree to log story, Rosedale near Chilliwack, from Strawberry Hill near New Westminster. Start afresh, relocate. Royal City to island and invited. 3 men, Japanese. Saw you whom my soul loves, Shri, name redacted, acquirer, Island Lumber Company. There is the valley. Sing it. Cowichan, song of First Peoples, Other Peoples, pioneer and settler, sweater and lumber, vegetable and sheep, painters and potters. Action, sing, come to Paldi, come to Paldi. We will work together, sing, Canada, all ye nations. In the valley that is Cowichan, Indo-Japanese, live, work. O pioneer raga, sing, the man who is Shri, name redacted, will reconfigure time. He will choose a new birth date. It will be the 1st of July.